Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to volleyball. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for more pregame.
With tax season right around the corner, call your hometown money expert over at Chip Wilson Woodward Strength. With over
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Welcome back to Warroad High School as we are getting you ready here for high school volleyball tonight. It's the Warroad Warriors coming in with a record of 3-15. They're coming off a loss last night. Both teams tonight played last night. The Warriors were in International Falls last night, lost 3-2 to the Broncos. And again, they come in with a record of 3-15. They take on the Crookston Pirates. Pirates struggling this year with a very, very young roster that the Pirates have. They have 3 ninth graders on the team and 6 sophomores and 3 juniors make up the varsity roster. And going up and down the roster between varsity, junior varsity, C squad, not one senior on the Pirate roster. Again, just the 3 juniors on the Pirate roster. As again, they were in action yesterday, and they lost a 4-set match to the Winnemac Patriots. Winnemac winning that one by a score of 3-0. As far as that goes, we're glad you could be along here on KQ92, KQ92.com, and also at yourliveevent.com. As we're streaming live on the internet, audio only at KQ92.com. And of course, you can watch the event at yourliveevent.com. And you can watch all Warroad home games during the fall and winter sports season. Watch Warrior home games at yourliveevent.com. That will continue up into the winter. As a matter of fact, we were kind of working on the winter schedule a little bit today before we headed on over to the gymnasium here for volleyball. It's Warroad and Crookston. The C team match that went to Warroad, and the Warriors picked up a win in the junior varsity that two sets to none win over the Pirates. Again, that in the junior varsity. We're going to take another break as we'll be back with more on KQ92, KQ92.com and yourliveevent.com.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedule.
Welcome back to Warroad as the Warriors set to take on the Crookston Pirates. It is buddy night for the Warrior girls volleyball team, as each Warrior player has a buddy that's going to be announced along with the roster here coming up here in just a bit. As mentioned, it's Warroad and Crookston in high school volleyball tonight. Again, that as we continue, as we wrap up the month of September, man, oh man, September has that ever gone quickly? And we have quite the October schedule that is going to be coming up here. We're going to talk a little bit about that as well as we get into the month of October. Of course, the section playoffs are going to be coming up here right around the corner for all sports, that being football, volleyball, track and field. Check that cross country. Section meet's going to be coming up. Warriors doing a nice job in that department as well, as they came off the border battle over in Grand Forks this past weekend. Some good team scores and individual results as far as Warrior runners go. Volleyball team, again, it was a 3-2 loss against International Falls yesterday. And that one was a long, quite the road trip to I Falls. And then they, again, came out on the short end of a 3-2 score. We're going to take another break. We're going to be back with the start of, we're going to get back with our starting lineups and the start of tonight's match right after this. KQ92, KQ92.com and yourliveevent.com.
Sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
At At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
All right, welcome back as we're right in the midst of starting lineups for the Pirates, who are being introduced right now. They're wearing their white uniforms with the navy blue shorts and the blue numbers and lettering across, and that trimmed in gold, and the libero for the Pirates wearing the blue jersey. As of course the Warriors, they'll take and wear their home uniforms. Catherine Brecky, her partner Signe Hansen, Atlee Larson and her buddy Ava Martin, Kelby Knox and her buddy Lila Weiland, Reagan Haley and her buddy Nikki Jo Jarris, Haley Selvog and her buddy Ingrid Hami, Piper Flick and her buddy Camry Anderson, Natalie Hami and her buddy Mackenzie Edmond, Libby Olafson and her buddy Lennon Olafson, younger sister, Olivia Anthony and her buddy Evelyn Ackley, Unity Gausen and her buddy Mila Wyckoff, Anna James and her buddy Laura Alberts, Vivian Markoka and Kaya Krauska. That's Vivian's buddy as far as that goes. Ada Anderson and her buddy Addison Moyer, Aaliyah Jackson and her buddy Avery Cole, and Eliana Jacobson and her buddy Mae Freeman. So there you go. Those are the Warriors and their buddies here on Buddy Night here for the Warrior volleyball team. As again, the Warriors in the black uniforms with the gold lettering. And we are just about ready to do it up with some high school volleyball tonight on KQ92 online at KQ92.com and yourliveevent.com, where you can watch this evening's match on yourliveevent.com. And the Warriors, I'll be working from right to left on your radio dial and your video screen. The Pirates working from left to right as getting set to check into the match is going to be Lana Peterson for Crookston. Again, the Pirates without a senior. They have 3 freshmen on the roster, 6 sophomores, 3 juniors. And that the Crookston Pirate roster. And about ready to get underway. Also checking into the match is going to be Olivia Anthony, who's taken over the libero position. I think she did that last week, as a matter of fact. And getting ready to serve it up is going to be Rylan Auble. Popped up in the air here now by Warroad, bumped over in 3 by Olivia Olafson. Now dug up in the back row there by Peterson. The pass up ahead, pushed across here by the Pirates. And a point for Warroad. It's going to be a double hit called, and the Warriors take an early 1-0 lead here in the match. Warriors take the early 1-0 lead. Served by the Warriors now, and that is in. It actually goes off the foot of Olivia Anthony. So the Pirates get the point. They get the serve back, and we're tied at 1 apiece here in the opening set. Again, the Warriors won the C-team match. They won the JV match. Both of those 2 sets to none final. Serving out here for the Pirates now is Brenna Kopecki. Here's Aaliyah Jackson sending it across. That's a kill for Aaliyah Jackson, and the Warriors take a 2-1 lead here on Crookston. And going back to serve it up, Reagan Haley, who recently committed to Franklin Pierce University. She'll be playing women's hockey there next year. Brought up there by the Pirates now. The Pirates need to bump it over in 3. Cannot do so. That's going to be an ace serve for Reagan Haley, and the Warriors take a 3-1 lead here in the early part here of the match. 3-1 Warriors. Reagan Haley with the serve. Bringing it across, stuck up in the back there by the Pirates. Popped up in the air nicely that time by Uttermark. Set over here by Crookston. The Warriors back on the attack the other way. The set to Atlee Larson. Hits it into the net. And the Pirates with a point. It's Warroad 3 and Crookston 2. 3-2 is your score. Again, we're in the opening set. Back to serve for the Pirates is Jade Uttermark. Brought up in the back there by Anthony. The pass to Gausen. Back set now. Joust of the net. Popped up in the air now. Warriors keep it alive. Anthony able to get it over. Pirates able to recover. Free ball for Crookston. The set in the middle. Pushed across. Dug up in the back there. Gausen. Now it's Anthony with it now. And it'll be sent over in 3 here by Aaliyah Jackson. Pirates back the other way. The pass to Auble. Auble gets it across. Now it's pushed over here by the Pirates. Gausen with it on the other end here for Warroad. It's Aaliyah Jackson pounding it down the line. Saved there by Crookston. Joust of the net, pushed over, and a point for Warroad, a double hit called on the Pirates, and it is a 4-2 set number 1 here at Warroad High School. 4-2 Warriors lead here in the opening set. It will be Olivia Anthony to serve it up here for Warroad. Fires one through. Nice serve there by Anthony, and that's an ace. That's an ace serve for Olivia Anthony. I think that's the second ace for Warroad here in the match. 5-2 Warroad with the lead. Anthony back to serve. Fires one down. Nice movement on the serve. She had great rotation and just really dropped like a rock once it got over the net. So another service point for Olivia Anthony. 6-2 Warroad now. Anthony with the serve. Fires it through. Dug up at the back row by the Pirates there. It's Wagner. Pirates push it across in 3. And that's going to be a kill for Crookston. Pirates get the kill. They get the side out. They get the serve back. It's Warroad 6 and Crookston 3. We are in set number 1. Back to serve for the Pirates is Allison Wagner. Is Atlee Larson blocked up in the net nicely there by the Pirates. Recovery there. Haley pass to Gausen. Sent across here now by the Warriors. Blocked up in the net. Big time block there put up by Haley Selvog. 7-3 now Warroad as they get the side out. They get the serve back. It'll be Catherine Brecky who checks into the match. She'll serve now. Catherine Brecky to serve it up here for Warroad, leading by 4 here in the opening set. Players went through, popped up into the net, and the pass just a little bit too far that time by Lana Peterson up to her setter up in the front row. 8-3 now. Service point for Catherine Brecky. Back to serve once again. Brecky sends it across, and that goes out of bounds. Peterson was going to try and attempt to play that, and then at the last second just kind of pulled away. And that landed for a point for Crookston. It's Warroad 8, Crookston 4. Pirates back to serve. Popped up in the air here, Reagan Haley. It's Anthony now. Haley needs to get it over in 3, and they can't do so. Another point for the Pirates. It's 8-5. The Pirates pulled within 3 here in set number 1. 8-5 your score. Crookston with the lead. Taking it back to serve there was Madeline Abrams. The pass hip here. Brecky now. It's going to be sent over in the left hand there by Atlee Larson. The back row sent across here by the Pirates and sent back over by Warroad. Overpass. That's going to be set down for a kill for Crookston. A kill there for the Pirates. There it's Abigail Bruley. And it's 8-6. The Pirates have pulled to within 2. Back to serve is Abrams for the Crookston Pirates. Abrams sending it across here. Anthony, a nice pass up ahead to Brecky. Backside now, Atlee Larson down the line. Atlee Larson with the kill. That gets the Warriors student section fired up once again. 9-6 here. First set, opening set here at Warroad High School. Warriors with a 3-point lead. Eliana Jacobson to serve it up now. She'll play back row. Jacobson with the serve. Fires it here near corner. Dug up in the back row now. Pass up ahead. Sent toward the middle. Bumped across by Peterson. Free ball for Warroad. Jacobson sends it back. Overpass sent back by Crookston. Jacobson, the set. Reagan Haley puts it through. Nice recovery by the Pirates. And they bump it over in 3. Free ball for Warroad. Here's Anthony. Now it's Brecky. Now it's Reagan Haley. Setting it down the line. Recovery here for Crookston. Pushed across by the Pirates once again and out of bounds. That makes it a 10-6 Warroad lead here in set number 1. And back to serve, it'll be Eliana Jacobson. Fires one across, nice serve, and that's another ace for Warroad. Another ace serve for Warroad. This one coming from Eliana Jacobson, and it's 11-6, Warroad with the lead. Jacobson firing it across and just misses with that one. Kind of went for the same location that she did when she got the ace on the previous serve. Just had a little bit too much on that one, went out of bounds. Side out for the Pirates. And it's Warroad 11 and Crookston 7. Back to serve now for Crookston. It'll be Lana Peterson wearing the navy blue libero jersey. Floater serve this time. Anthony up ahead. Brecky sends it across overpass. Warriors able to recover. Nice job there. And the Warriors get it across in 3. It's Reagan Haley able to do the job. Now the set on the outside, set way over into the corner, almost into the student section here. And that makes it 12-7 Warroad. Rotating back into the match. Back into the match here for the Warriors is Libby Olofsson. And back to serve is Haley Selvog. She'll send it across here, down the line here, far side. Now the pass toward the middle here for the Pirates as they're back in the attack. Popped up in the air. Now it's Jacobson. Now it's going to be brought over in 3 by Olofsson. Free ball for Crookston. Set on the outside, far side, firing it through, out of bounds. 13-7 Warroad leads by 6 here. We are in set number 1. Back to serve is going to be Haley Selvog. Sophomore. Sends it down the line here near side. That's another ace for Warroad. Warroad getting close to that half dozen mark almost. Yes, that makes it a 14-7 game. And several different players with aces here in the opening set. Selvog once again. And another ace. 2 aces in a row. That is going to bring us to a timeout. Timeout, we're going to take one, too. It's 15-7, Warroad over Crookston. We're back after this 1 minute.
Brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc.
Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
All right, welcome back to Warroad. 15-7 Warriors. Haley Selvog back to serve once again. Peterson with the dig in the back row here for the Pirates. Sent across out of bounds. It's 16-7. No, they say that Warrior touched it as it went through. So a point for the Pirates makes it 15-8. And a 7-point lead. Pirates get a much-needed side out, and they get the serve back here. Going back to serve here for Crookston is going to be Rylan Auble, one of the sophomores for the Pirates. Haley on the dig in the back row. Brecky with it now, pushed across by Reagan. Here's Peterson, set toward the middle now. It's going to be fired through by the Pirates. Dug up there by Brecky. Nice recovery, Olivia Anthony. Warriors get it across in 3. Free ball here now for Crookston. On the back set, sent across. Dug up there by Jacobson. Here's Brecky with it now. The set to Haley. Big block. Recovery in the back row by Jacobson. Brecky sending it over here. Libby Olson sending it across now. Peterson with it. Pushed across here by Crookston. Brecky with another dig. Sent across by Warroad. Here's Peterson. Now Auble sending it across. Popped up in the air here, Brecky. Here's Olivia Anthony. That'll be sent over in 3 here by Warroad. Great volley going on here. Set it outside here for the Pirates. Down the line, and it's a point. Pirates sending it down the line. A point there is Brenna Kopecky with the kill. And that makes it a 15-9 game. Pirates back to within 6. Back to serve is going to be Rylan Auble. Sending it through. Warriors get it across in 3. Free ball here for Crookston. It's Peterson. Now Auble, the set in the middle. Now fired across. Stuck a bit of back there by Jacobson. It's Brecky. Now Reagan Haley. And it didn't get across. And the Pirates with another point. Makes it 15-10. And the Pirates pull to within 5 here in set number 1. Auble with the serve. Haley with the dig. Olafson now sent across here. Jacobson. Free ball here for Crookston. Joust to the net. Popped up in the air. Lands on the side of the Pirates. A point for Warroad as the Warriors now lead by 16-10. Unity Gausen back into the match. She'll play back row. And she checks in for Anna James. And back into the match is Aaliyah Jackson. She'll play up front. Gausen with the serve, and that hits Lana Peterson. She tried to get out of the way as it was going to go out of bounds, but it actually hit Peterson. So that's going to be a point for the Warriors. Warriors lead by 7, 17-10 now here in set number 1. Pirates pass up ahead. Auble now. It's going to be sent into the net. Sent into the net, hit into the net that time by Madeline Abrams. 18-10, Warroad leads by 8. Back to serve is going to be Unity Gausen. Gausen sends it over here near corner. The pass up here. Auble, she just pushes it across. Here come the Warriors back in the attack the other way. The set to Reagan Haley. Down the line. Reagan Haley with the kill. It's 19-10. Reagan Haley giving the Warriors a 9-point lead here in set 1. Unity Gausen back to serve here for the Warriors. Set across. Peterson up ahead now to Auble. Now the set in the middle. It's going to be pushed across here by the Pirates. Dug up in the back, and it hit the backboard. Jacobson with a nice dig in the back. And it hit the backboard, one of the stanchions for at the high school here, and it just kind of caromed off out of bounds. 19-11. Pirates trail by 8. It's Olivia Anthony. Now Gausen. Now it's going to be set across there. Reagan Haley with the kill. 20-11. Warroad the first to 20 here in set number 1. Atlee Larson set to rotate back in. She'll rotate in for Aliana Jacobson. Atlee will play front row. Reagan Haley back to serve here for Warroad. Warriors lead by 9. Peterson to Auble. On the back set's going to be pushed across. No, blocked up at the net. The Pirates. And falls in between a couple of couple of hitters up front. 21-11. Warriors lead by 10. 21-11 your score here in the opening set. Haley with the serve. Peterson with the dig in the back row. The pass to Auble now. It's going to be fired across. Down for a kill that time. The kill there for Madeline Abrams. Pirates get the side out. They get the serve back to get the point. They trail by 9. It's 21-12. 21-12 your score. Warroad leads by 9. Back to serve for Crookston. It's Jade Uttermark. Uttermark with the serve. That goes out of bounds. And they're going to say Warrior touched it, so the Pirates are going to get a point out of that. It's 21-13. Pirates within 8. Back to serve is going to be Uttermark here for Crookston. Tosses it in the air, fires it across out of bounds. On the service error, Warriors get a point. It's 22-13. They lead by 9 here in the opening set here at Warroad High School. Olivia Anthony with the serve. Sends it through, popped up in the air. Pirates need to get it over in 3, cannot do so. And it's 23-13. Warriors 2 points away from taking a 1-0 lead here in the match. It'll be Olivia Anthony to serve it up here for the black and gold. Anthony fires it across. Peterson gets it up in the air. Now it's going to be Abel. Now it's going to be bumped over in 3, free ball for Warroad. There's Haley. The pass now to Gausen. It's Atlee Larson down the line. Atlee Larson with the kill. 24-13, set point. Warriors 1 point away from taking the first set and taking a 1-0 lead. It'll be Olivia Anthony with the serve. Anthony sending it across there. Dug up in the back row now, and that one pushed across by the Pirates. Nice recovery there. Warriors bump it over in 3 out. Albeit a little bit high that time. Abel sends it over for Crookston. Overpass sent over by Warroad. Peterson gets it back up toward the middle. Pushed across by Crookston. Popped up in the air here, Gausen. Now it's the set here, Aaliyah Jackson. Joust at the net. Fired over by Haley Selvog. The set in the middle. Now it's pushed across again here by Crookston. Haley. Now it's Gausen. Here's Jackson. Sends it across and out of bounds. And that will be a point here for Crookston. So they hold off 1 set point. It's still 24-14. Warriors 1 point away from taking the opening set. The serve here by Crookston. Larson with it now. Overpass set down by the Pirates. 24-15. Back at the net there's Abigail Bruley with the block up at the middle. Pirates with the serve. Haley. Now it's Unity Gausen. Aaliyah Jackson sending it across here in the near corner. Popped over the air now. Peterson sending it over here for the Pirates. Dug up there by Haley. Here's Gausen. Now Atlee Larson sending it through. Peterson up ahead now. Abel, and it's going to be fired across and out of bounds. And there's your first set. Warroad takes set number 1. 25-15. Warriors to take a 1-0 lead here in the match. We'll be back with set number 2 right after this on KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, it's our honor and privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations, caring for our communities, caring close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
All right, welcome back to Warroad High School. Warriors back on the floor already as they're ready to get back to the action now, leading 1-0 as they win the first set 25-15. Time for in-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center. Marvin Home Center, you still have time. Well, actually, I think September specials end today, and a brand new set of specials at the Home Center coming up tomorrow as we begin the month of October. So check them out at the Home Center. And you could do that by visiting them in Warroad, or you can visit them on the web at marvinhomecenter.com. Again, the in-game update. Warriors with the lead, and I think they had the lead throughout I would say the majority of the first set. Several ace serves by Warroad players in that first set as they take set 1, 25-15. That's an in-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center in Warroad. We are just about ready to get underway here with set number 2. And it will be, let's see, Olivia Anthony getting set to rotate in. On the floor right now, Haley Selvog, I think Unity Gausen out there. And I think I see Vivian Markonko out there. And Kelby Knox is back out there, unless someone else is wearing number 5. Kelby is back out on the floor. Got that right knee bandaged up really well. So she's at it outside on the right side, and Vivian is on the near side here on the outside, and then in the middle, of course, is Libby Olofsson. Back to serve for the Warriors. It's Unity Giles, and we're underway here with set number 2. That is another ace for Warroad. Another ace serve for the Warriors. They take an early 1-0 lead here in set number 2. Unity Gausen tosses it in the air, fires it across now. Auble with it now to set the middle, and it's going to be blocked up in the net. Nice recovery here by the Pirates. They cannot get it across in 3. Libby Olofsson putting up the stone wall that time and blocking the attack from the Pirates. 2-0 now. Warriors with the early 2-point lead here in set number 2. And this one served into the net. So on the service error, it will be 2-1 now. Warriors with a 1-point lead. Back to serve here for Crookston will be Brenna Kopecky. Kopecky tosses it up in the air, fires it across now. It's going to be Anthony. Head to Markoka. Now sent across here, Libby Olofsson. Free ball here for Crookston. The pass to Auble, set on the outside. It's going to be tipped across, blocked to the net by the Warriors. Pirates recover, sent through once again, and down. This time it's going to be Allison Wagner who gets it across for the kill. We're tied at 2 apiece here in the set number 2. Pirates with a serve. Jacobson tried to get it up front. Nice recovery by the Warriors. They sent it over 3. Free ball for the Pirates now. Auble, the set in the middle now. Pushed across here by Crookston. It's Jacobson. Down Gausen, the set in the middle. Olofsson sending it across. Dug up there by Crookston. Nobody there up front to send it across. As it lands on the floor, that gives the Warriors a 3-2 lead. Get the side out to get the serve back. Back into the match now. Atlee Larson. Back to serve is Kelby Knox. Knox sending it through now. Peterson with the dig in the back row. Auble with it now. Pushed across. No, blocked up at the net. Libby Olofsson and Atlee Larson on the near side with a big block. 4-2 Warroad. Knox back to serve for the black and gold. Knox sending it through. Peterson with the dig in the back there now for the Pirates. A set in the middle now. It's going to be set through. That time it goes down and lands on the Warrior side of the net. Big time swing that time from Jade Uttermark. As the Pirates get the point, they pulled it within 1 now. It's Warroad 4 and Crookston 3. We're in set number 2. Larson with the dig in the back now. It's Olivia Anthony, and Larson sends it. Atlee Larson sends it across. Pirates recover, push back across Olofsson. And it's going to be set through and down for a kill for the Pirates, and they have tied it at 4-4. 4-4 your score. And back to serve again is going to be Jade Uttermark. Student section up for the Warriors, and the service error gives the Warriors a point. The side out and the serve back. It's Warroad 5, Crookston 4. Again, we are in set number 2. Warriors lead the match 1-0. They won the first set 25-15. Now checking in is going to be Ada Anderson to serve it up here for the Warriors. Anderson to serve. Serving from the near corner now, and that's going to be another ace. The Warriors are up to 10 aces. Unofficially, the Warriors have 10 aces as a team, and we're not even halfway through the second set. So nice job behind the stripe for the black and gold. Anderson sending it across again. Peterson for Crookston. It's Auble. Now the Pirates able to send it across. Larson with the recovery. Knox. Now it's going to be Marcoca, and it just the pass was just a little bit too far in front of her. Point for Crookston makes it Warroad 6 and Crookston 5. So back into the match, Olivia Anthony will play in a back row. And Anthony saves it, and it's going to be dumped over in 3 here by Gausa. Free ball for Crookston. Auble with it, bumped over in 3 now. Free ball for Warroad on the other side. Gausen, the set to Atlee Larson, fires it through and down for a kill. Atlee Larson with the kill. It's 7-5 Warroad. Again, we are in set number 2 here at Warroad High School. Warriors, again, they lead in the match 1-0. Anna James set to serve it up here now for the Warriors. She's back into the match, back to serve here. Her team up by 2. Gets one across down the pass here. Now it's Auble on the back set. Pass was a little bit in front of the hitter that she was trying to get it to. That was Abigail Bruley over there. Falls on the Crookston side of the net. Point for the Warriors. 8-5. Now Warriors lead by 3. James back to serve. James, nice hard topspin serve that time. Dug up in the back there by the Pirates. Auble with it now. Set across in 3. Free ball for Warroad. Here's James on the back set. Now it's going to be Aaliyah Jackson. Joust at the net. Point for the Pirates. And it's 8-6. Pirates have pulled to within 2. Here we are in set number 2 here at Warroad High School. Warriors lead the match 1-0. 8-6 is your score here in set number 2. Serving it up here for Crookston now, Madeline Abrams serves it into the net. Service error is going to give the Warriors a point, and they serve back on the side out. And it's Warroad 9 and Crookston 6. It'll be Atlee Larson to serve. Here comes the jump serve. Larson sends it across into the net. There's a point. It's feast or famine with that jump serve. You're either going to get that in, you're going to get everybody on the other end kind of running all over the place, or it's going to go right into the net. Atlee is able to get it across and down for a service ace. Sent into the net there by Aaliyah Jackson on the return. It's 10-7 now, as the Pirates are going to get the side out and the serve back, and it'll be Lana Peterson to serve it up here for Crookston. Trailing 10-7. Peterson to serve it up. And that's going to be an ace for Lana Peterson. So an ace for the Pirates. And it's 10-8. Pirates down to within 2 here in set number 2. Peterson to serve. Peterson, one of the 6 sophomores on the Pirate squad this year. And this one goes way out of bounds. And it's 11-8 Warriors. Warriors lead by 3. It's 11-8. And it's Haley Selvog to serve it up here for the black and gold. Haley Selvog to serve. Sending it down the line here, far side now. The pass up ahead to Auble on the other side here for Crookston. Pirates send it across and out of bounds. 12-8 Warroad. Warriors lead by 4. Selvog with the serve. And a time to 12-8 Warriors over the Pirates on KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Roseland County Veterinary Office, where pets come first.
Protect your livelihood with a livestock risk protection policy through Egg Country Farm Credit Services. With an LRP policy, you're covered if the market price unexpectedly drops for fed cattle, feeder cattle, or swine. Coverage options range from 70 to 100%. Get an LRP policy from a team that knows agriculture. Contact your local Egg Country office to learn more. Egg Country, focused on ag, focused on you. Egg Country is an equal opportunity lender and provider.
All right, welcome back. So we have a 12-9 Warroad lead here, set number 2. Pirates sending it across now. James, it's going to be sent over in 3 here by Olafson. Free ball here for Crookston, sent toward the net, fisted across. James with it, overpass, set down by Crookston. And it's 12-10. 12-10 is your score. And the serve here by the Pirates. Jacobson gets a pass up ahead here. James, now it's going to be sent through. Kelby Knox blocked up nicely at the net. Now the Warriors have it on their side of the net once again. Sent through this time by Olofsson. Popped up in the air here now by Auble and set across here by Crookston. Anthony to James. Here's Kelby Knox down the line. Kelby Knox with the kill. 13-10. Warroad with the 3-point lead now. And getting set to check in is going to be Unity Gausen. She'll play back row. Getting set to play front row will be Vivian Marcoca. She checks in for Anna James. 13-10 Warroad here in set number 2. Gausen with the serve. Popped up in the air now. The pass here to Auble. Now set in the middle. It's going to be set across here by the Pirates and set down there by Abigail Bruley. 13-11. The Pirates pull to within 2. And back to serve here for the Pirates is going to be Brenna Kopecky. Kopecky tosses it up in the air, floats one across. On the other end, Gausen the set here to Marcoca, sends it out of bounds, and it's 13-12. The Pirates pull to within 1. Service point here for Brenna Kopecky. 13-12 your score. Kopecky with the serve, tosses it in the air, serves it right into the net. Service error is going to give the side out to the serve back. Here to Warroad. 14-12 now. It'll be Kelby Knox to serve it up here for the black and gold. Knox sends it through. Peterson with a dig in the back row here for the Pirates now. Pirates getting it across in 3. Free ball here for Warroad. Here's Gausen, the set in the middle. Olofsson sending it across out of bounds. Point for the Pirates. They pulled it within 1. It's 14-13. 14-13 your score. Back to serve here for Crookston's Jade Uttermark. Floats one across now. It's going to be Olivia Anthony. The pass up ahead here. Gausen the set to Atlee Larson. Goes cross court. Dug up in the back there by the Pirates. Here comes Auble. Now it's fired across here by Crookston out of bounds. Hitting error is going to give the Warriors a point. They get the side out. They get the serve back. It's Warroad 15, Crookston 13 here. We're in set number 2. Warriors lead the match 1-0. They won 25-15 in set number 1. And it will be Ada Anderson with the serve here for the Warriors. A floater that time. Peterson up ahead to Auble. Now the set in the middle. Set across here by Crookston. Dug up in the back here by the Warriors. Here's Gausen. Set across here by Larson. Peterson with a dig. Auble. Now set across here by Peterson. Nice dig in the back there. Gausen. Here's Barcoca and set over here Atlee Larson. Peterson, pass to Auble, set on the outside, far side, down the line, over cross court. And it goes out of bounds. 15-13 service point for Ada Anderson. Or 16-13, make that. Warroad with a 3-point lead here in set number 2. Anderson sends it through. Peterson, and there's another ace. Jen, we said the Warriors were double digits in aces, and they reached 10 earlier here in this set. And Ada Anderson adds another one to the list. Back to serve once again. Her team up by 4, 17-13. Floats one across here. Peterson with the dig in the back here for the Pirates. Set on the outside, pushed across here by Crookston. Free ball for Warroad. Gausen, the set on the outside now. It's going to be Marcoca sending it through. Dug up there by Crookston. But the Pirates can't get it across in 3. 18-13. Your score, 18-13. Warriors with a 5-point lead here on the Pirates. Anderson with the serve. That one goes out of bounds, through the door, out the hall. And depending upon where it bounced, who knows? But the Pirates are going to pick up a point on the service error. It's Warroad 18 and Crookston 14 again. We're in set number 2. Kelby Knox to Gausen. The set in the middle now. It's going to be Haley Selvog with the kill. Haley Selvog from the middle that time. And it's 19-14. Leah Jackson back into the match. Anna James back into the match. James will go back to serve. Jackson will play front row. 19-14. Warriors with a 5-point lead here, set number 2. James with the serve. That's another ace. Warriors with a dozen. James back to serve, 20-14. Warriors first to 20 once again in a set. They were in the first set, were in the second, and again here in the second. Obel, the set across here by the Pirates, dug up there by Larson to James to Larson, and she gets a little bit too far into the net. The momentum carried her just a little bit too far that time, and that makes it 20-15. A 5-point Warroad lead now. Warriors lead 20-15 here in set number 2. And back to serve is Madeline Abrams. Abrams for the Pirates. Tosses it up in the air, fires it across here near corner. Knox with the pass to James. Here's Aaliyah Jackson and hits it out of bounds. And the Pirates are back to within 4. It's Warroad 20 and Crookston 16. Pirates would love to get this second set and even this thing at 1 apiece and make it a best 2 out of 3. Got a little bit to work on to get to that. And an overpass here, send it back across here now by the Pirates. Warriors on the attack. Kelby Knox sending it through. Popped up in the air. Free ball for Warroad. Anthony. Now it's going to be Aaliyah Jackson pounding it through. Peterson with it. And the Pirates send it over at 3. Free ball for Warroad. Atlee Larson to James. The set back to Atlee. Firing it through. Pounding it through the block. Pirates able to recover. Here's Obel. Now bumped across by Peterson. Another free ball for Warroad. James with it now. Bumped over in 3. Free ball for the Pirates. Peterson to Obel. Tips it across that time. Larson with it. Tip back across by Selvog. Tip kill for Haley Selvog. It's 21-16. And Selvog fooled everybody that time. Tipped it across. Atlee Larson. Here's the jump serve. Fires it through. Pirates on the overpass. Joust to the net. Set across here. Selvog. Peterson with it now. The pass to Obel. Set on the outside, far side. Down the line. Stuck up there by James. Larson sends it back across now. Free ball again here for Crookston. Obel set in the middle now. Fired across. Out of bounds. 22-16 your score. 22-16. Warriors lead by 6 here in set 2. They lead the match 1-0. Jump serve. Atlee Larson. Popped up in the air in the back row. Now Peterson with it. Now it's going to be bumped over in 3. Free ball. No, it's going to land out of bounds. I was going to say if it landed in bounds, that was going to be a free ball for Warroad. But the Warriors get the point. 23-16. Watch another jump serve here. It's Atlee Larson. Up in the air it goes. Down it comes. Peterson now for Crookston. Set across here by the Pirates. Here come the Warriors back on the attack. It's on to James. Back set across here. Aaliyah Jackson. Now it's Obel. Pushes it across. Larson with it. Pass up ahead here. James. Joust to the net. Overpass. Set down here by Crookston. Makes it 23-17. Eliana Jacobson in now for, I think it's Larson that time. And it will be Lana Peterson to serve it up here for the Pirates. Peterson to serve her team down by 6, 23-17. Pass up ahead here on to James. Bumped across the 3 here. Haley Selvog moves over to the middle now. Sets up the block. Joust at the net. Popped over. Nice job by the Pirates to get it over the top of the block that time. Set back over here by Warroad. Free ball for Crookston. It's Obel. The set on the outside. Set out of bounds. 24-17. Set point for Warroad. 1 more point. The Warriors go up in the match 2-0. It will be Haley Selvog with the serve. Selvog floats one across that time. Overpass. Warriors with it now. Free ball. James to Aaliyah Jackson. Blocked up at the net on the far side. Blocked up that time there by Brenna Kopecky. 24-18. Pirates with the side out to get the serve back. So they hold off 1 set point. Still set point at 24-18. Top of the air, Kelby Knox. Pass up ahead a little bit too far. Knox able to get it across. Goes out of bounds. And another point here for the Pirates. And it's 24-19. 24-19. Pirates back to within 5. Back to serve here. Rylan Obel. Back up there, Anthony. The pass to James. Now sent across here. Kelby Knox out of bounds. And it's 24-20. And just like that, the Pirates are back to within 4. They've held off 3 set points. Still 24-20 Warroad. The serve, and there's your set number 2. Warroad takes set number 2, 25-20. They lead the match 2-0. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more from Warroad High School right after this.
This season, doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
All right, welcome back. We are just about ready for set number 3 here at Warroad High School. John Michael with you on KQ92, KQ92.com, and at yourliveevent.com. 2 sets to none. The Warriors lead. They win the first set 25-15. The second set 25-20. And we're about ready to get it served up here for set number 3. Yeah, the Pirates, they need to have this one, or the Warriors are going to take it in 3. If the Pirates win, we'll go to a set number 4. Crookston with the serve here to start out. Set number 3, it's going to be Rylan Obel. Obel with the serve. As we're underway, Catherine Brecky, the set down to Atlee Larson, who puts it away for a kill to start out set number 3. And the Warriors take a quick 1-0 lead. It'll be Atlee Larson with the serve now for Warroad. Working on the jump serve, and does so once again. Fires it through. Overpass here by Crookston. Free ball for Warroad. Brecky set at the outside. Kelby Knox blocked up at the net. But Knox is going to get the kill as the block went out of bounds. 2-0 Warroad. Larson back to serve. Jumper on the way. And sent into the net, and it's an ace. An ace for Atlee. 3-0 Warroad. And Warriors trying for win number 4 on the season. Jumper from Larson. And a little bit too much on that one, goes out of bounds, and it'll be a point for Crookston. It's a Warroad 3 in Crookston 1. 3-1 now is your score. Buttermark with the serve here for Crookston. Knox to Brecky. And bumped over 3 here. Reagan Haley, free ball now for Crookston. Obel with it. Obel set on the outside, fired through, and that's going to be in. A kill there for the Pirates, Madeline Abrams. And it's 3-2. The Pirates back to within 1 here in set number 3. Again, the Warriors with the lead in the match. 2-0. Mark with the serve. Fires it through. Anthony with the dig in the back. Pass up ahead now. Brecky here's Larson sending it through. Back from behind the 10-foot line and gets it to land just inside the back line for a kill. 4-2 now. Warriors with the lead by 2 here over Crookston here in set number 3. And back to serve for Warroad. Is sent it across, blocked up with the net. It's a big time block. Haley Selvog with the block, and serving it there was Reagan Haley. She'll go back to serve. Warriors lead 5-2. Tosses it up in the air, fires it across. Peterson with it now. Abo pops it up in the air. It's going to be, no, it's a mishit there by Abrams, Madeline Abrams. And I tell you what, I looked at the roster when I came in, and I did not see a single senior. I saw 2 juniors, 6 sophomores, 3 freshmen. So this is going to be a younger team that the Pirates, they can grow from this year. It's 7-2 now, Warroad. As the Pirates, if they can stick with the program, they can grow and they can kind of take their lumps now. And when they get into the upper classes, they could do well, depending upon what they, the work that they put in. That one's going to go off the fingertips, and the Pirates are going to get the point as it goes off the block and out of bounds. It is going to be 7-3 now. As the Pirates serve it up, Larson with the pass up ahead. Catherine Brecky. Brecky with the set here. Kelby Knox fires it through. Duck up in the back row. Pass up ahead here. Obel now. It's going to be sent across here by the Pirates. And a kill there for Abigail Bruley. It's 7-4. Pirates back to within 3. And they go back to serve. Serving at that time is Leah Parkin. Popped up in the air now, sent over here by the Pirates. Here's Selvog, pushed across here by Brecky. Free ball here for Crookston. Set to the outside, far side, hit into the net that time by Abrams. And it's 8-4. Warroad with a 4-point lead here over the Crookston Pirates. And serving it now is going to be Unity Gauss and Anna James back into the match. He'll play up in the front row here. Gausen to serve. Warriors lead 8-4 here, set number 3. Pass up ahead here for the Pirates. Sent over. Larson with it now. And that's going to be a kill for Crookston. And that makes it 8-5. 8-5. Pirates back to within 3. And a back to serve here. Pirates sending it across here. Larson with the dig. The pass here. Gausen now popped up in the air. And that's not going to get across the net in 3. And the point is going to go to Crookston. They pull back to within 2 now. As it is Warroad 8, Crookston 6, Pirates with the serve. Kind of a knuckleball type serve that time. Handled there by Warroad. Bumped over in 3 by Olivia Ant. The free ball here now for the Pirates. Is set at the 10-foot line. It's going to be hit into the net that time by Allison Wagner. Makes it 9-6 Warroad. It's Warroad 9, Crookston 6. Warriors lead in the match 2-0. They win 25-15 and 25-20 here in the match. Again, they lead 9-6 here in set number 3. It'll be Eliana Jacobson to serve up here for Warroad. Nice serve over here, near corner now. Obel to set in the middle now. Hit into the net. Hit into the net there by Abigail Bruley. 10-6 Warroad. Jacobson back to serve. Jacobson tosses it up in the air now. It's going to be dug up in the back by Parkin. Now sent across here by the Pirates. That's going to be a kill for Crookston. Kill there for Madeline Abrams, and it's 10-7, and the Pirates get the serve back. And get the serve back, and it's going to be Abrams with the serve. She gets the kill. Now she goes back and serves it up here for Crookston. Down by 3 here in set 3. Floater serve, Larson. Up ahead here to Gausen now. Fired through, and they're going to say the Pirates were into the nets. So a point for Warroad makes it 11-7, and Ada Anderson checking back into the match. And Reagan Haley will play up front. Anderson to serve. Warriors up by 4. Floater over into the far corner. Up in the air. Now the Pirates have to bump it over in 3. Free ball for Warroad, but it goes out of bounds. Makes it 12-7 now. Ada Anderson with the serve here for Warroad. Anderson to serve. Warriors up by 5 here in set number 3. Another floater, and that one in. Oh, my goodness. It just came. It just got the inside part of the line there. An ace serve for Anderson. Well documented the number of ace serves the Warriors have had tonight. They're in double digits. They reached double digits back in the last set. doing well from the service line now. It's going to be pushed across here by the Pirates. Larson with the recovery. Here's Gauss and Larson down the line. Atlee Larson, 14-7. Ada Anderson back to serve here for Warroad. A timeout on the floor. We'll take one, too. 14-7. The Warriors over the Pirates and KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com.
Don't miss the one-day season.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, welcome back to Warroad. Time for a Marvin Home Center in-game update. The Warriors with the lead 14-7 here in set number 3. They won the first set 25-15, the second set 25-20, leading by 7 in set 3. That's an in-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center. Now 15-7. Warriors up by 8. And it's Ada Anderson with a mini service run here in the third set for the black and gold. They lead by 8. 15-7, Anderson, another floater, gets it across. Bobble, and it'll be sent over here by Crookston. Free ball. Gausen, the set in the middle now. It's going to be set through here by Warroad. Nice stick in the back here by the Pirates. And set back across in 3. Gausen on the back set. Fired through and out of bounds on the attack attempt there by Anna James. And it's 15-8. 7-point lead for Warroad. Again, we're in set number 3. Warriors lead in the match, 2-0. And a back to serve is going to be Abigail Bruley, who sends it through. Larson with the dig. Gets it over here to Gausen and sent into the net by James. 15-9. 15-9 is your score. Bruley with the serve here for Crookston. Bruley firing it across. Larson with it now and just kind of hits toward and it hits the bottom of the net and then just caroms downward. So an ace serve for Bruley makes it 15-10. Pirates back to within 5 here in set number 3. Bruley with the serve. Floater this time. Larson, a better pass that time to Gausen. Sent across here by James. Pirates pass up and it's a little bit too far for the hitters up front. So in the hitting error, it's going to give the Warriors a point to get the side out, to get the serve back. It's 16-10, Warriors with the lead. And Catherine Brecky to serve it up here for Warroad, up by 6 here in set 3, up in the match, 2-0. She sends one across. Popped over here by the Pirates, free ball for Warroad. Brecky with it now, the set in the middle now, it's Reagan Haley. Puts it down for a kill, Reagan Haley with the kill, 17-10. And Catherine Brecky with a serve here for Warroad. Brecky sends it through. Pass up ahead now, joust to the net. And Haley with a kill on the overpass. And it goes out of bounds, actually blocked up in the net and went out of bounds. 17-11, Pirates with the serve now. It's going to be Rylan Auble to serve it up here for Crookston. And that goes out of bounds. Makes it 18-11. Warriors back up by 7 here in set 3. Again, leading in the match 1-0. It's Atlee Larson. You know what's coming next. It's going to be a jump serve. Tosses it up in the air. Jump serve on the way. Stuck up in the back here. Crookston. Pass up ahead. Auble. Send across. Larson with the dig in the back. The pass to Brecky. Now set in the middle. Reagan Haley. Send it through. Down for a kill. Reagan Haley with the kill. It's 19-11. 19-11, Warroad. Jump serve, Larson. Popped up there nicely there by the Pirates. Pirates blocked up in the net, but it goes out of bounds, and the Pirates get a point on that. So Warriors put the block up, but the block goes out of bounds. 19-12 now. And it's going to be Jade Udemark with the serve. Kelby knocks the pass to Brecky. The set back to Kelby, who sends it into the net. It's 19-13. 19-13 your score. And back to serve is Brenna Kopecky, excuse me. It was Kopecky back there to serve that last time. Back there again. Floats another one across here. Knocks, Brecky, back set across Haley. And a kill for Reagan Haley, and it's 20-13. Warriors 5 points away from taking this match in straight sets. Olivia Anthony to serve for Warroad. Sends it through, gets it just across the top. Obel set in the middle now, tipped across by the Pirates, sent back here by Warroad, sent back across here by Crookston. Larson with it, sent into the net there by Kelby Knox. 20-14. 20-14 your score. Back to serve here for Crookston is going to be Leah Parkin. And it's played there by Anthony. The pass head, Brecky, set across here by Haley Selvog. Popped up in the air here by the Pirates, tipped across and out of bounds. 21-14. Warriors lead by 7 here in set 3. They lead the match 2-0. Unity Gausen to serve it up here down for Warroad. Gausen tosses it up in the air, fires it across here. The pass up ahead down to Obel. Set on the outside. It's going to be a hit in the net. And a point for Warroad. 22-14. Warriors 3 points away from winning this match and winning their 4th match of the year. It's going to be Gausen with the serve. Pass up ahead to Obel. Blocked up in the net nicely there. Selbog sent back across here by Crookston. Larson with the recovery. Sent over here. Kelby Knox. Free ball here for Crookston. Here's Obel. The set in the middle now. It's going to be sent through. Larson with the dig in the back rope. It's Gausen now set across and out of bounds. It's 22-15. Pirates down by 7. Not going away without a fight. The Crookston Pirates here in set 3, down by 2 sets. The serve. Olivia Anthony, the pass here. Gausen now. It's going to be sent across here on a James. Pirates able to recover and get it across in free ball here now for Warroad. Gausen with a quick set in the middle now. Haley Selvog with a kill. Haley Selvog with the huge swing. 23-15. It will be Eliana Jacobson to serve it up here for Warroad. 23-15 your score. That's another ace. Match point. Match point for Warroad. 24-15. They get this next point. They win the match. And they sweep the Pirates. Popped up in the air. That's another ace. And that's the winner right there. The Warriors with the win. 25-15. They win the match 3-0. 25-15, 25-20, 25-15. We will take a break and we'll come back with our post-game report, including our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods World Threads Star of the Game. We're back right after this at KQ92, KQ92.com and YourLiveEvent.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or a career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, egg news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
And welcome back to Warroad High School, where the Warroad volleyball team has won their fourth match of this season. They improved to 4-15 with a 25-15, 25-20, 25-15 win over the Crookston Pirates. And Pirates really never in the match this evening. And again, a younger Crookston team. The varsity with 3 juniors, 6 sophomores, and 3 freshmen. So the Pirates will have plenty to build on after this year if the players that they have right now. And they got some good ones, too. If they stick around with the program, they should be good here in years to come. The Warriors, they pick up the win tonight, 3-0. Again, they win for the 4th time on the season. Again, 4-15. So the wins are starting to come in for the Warriors, but they're going to celebrate this one here this evening as the Warriors pick up a win, 3-0 as they pick up the victory. Great job behind the service line. I think the Warriors, we had documented in the middle of the second set, Warriors were already over double digits. They had about a dozen ace serves, and this unofficial numbers, very unofficial numbers from our broadcast location here at Warroad High School. But the Warriors doing a nice job as far as serving goes, and that one of the keys to the Warrior win as the Warriors win there for the 4th time. Again, coming up here during our post-game report, we're going to have our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Enbridge Energy, Life Takes Energy. You can visit Enbridge at enbridge.com, Enbridge Energy, where they're building the energy systems of tomorrow and meeting the pressing demands of today. Again, Enbridge Energy, Player of the Game on the way. Also, our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Thread Star of the Game. Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods, they've got the goods, and they know the woods. And if you're ready for hunting seasons that are coming up, a lot of hunting seasons beginning. There's hunting seasons that began last weekend. Of course, the granddaddy of them all, of course, is going to be the firearms deer season coming up second week in November. But a lot of the youth hunting season is going to be starting up here in the middle of the month. Get all of your gear at Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods, and then make your way over to Warroad Threads. Get you some Warroad Warrior gear. Get ready for the winter season. And get some Hockeytown USA gear as well, as they have all of your apparel at Warroad Threads. Again, the Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Threads star of the game coming up here as well. We're going to take another break here in the post game. Again, Warroad wins over Crookston 3-0, and we will be back right after this.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, it's our honor and privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations, caring for our communities, caring close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done.
All right, welcome back, and it's time for your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, player that brought the energy tonight. Tonight, it was Reagan Haley, and coming out with a win here against Crookston. Congratulations, and a nice start for you guys, and it was good to see, wasn't it?
Thank you. Yes, it was a very good start for us.
Yeah, and especially, I saw a little bit of the match yesterday and read into some of the numbers and whatnot. A tough one against International Falls. That was, how do you kind of bounce back from a 5-set match like that and come out and win in 3 here?
Honestly, I think we were just very proud of us overall for coming back after that 2-set deficit, and we just tried to carry that energy over, and we're just like, we're gonna lock in for this one and be ready to go.
Yeah, and they gave you a little bit of they made a little bit of a run in that second set, and they kind of made things close. What kind of tipped the scales for you? It seemed like you're doing really well.
I think honestly they got a little bit of momentum, and then we just took a moment and just tried to calm down and focus on our side of the net and control what we can control.
All right. Again, Reagan Haley, she is our Enbridge Energy player of the game, the player that brought the energy tonight. They are building the world tomorrow and taking care of the problems of today and building a world tomorrow. Enbridge Energy. Visit them online at enbridge.com. Congratulations, thanks, and you got your shirt right.
Yes, I do.
We
Thank
are
you
good.
so much.
You betcha. You bet. And that is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Time now for the Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Thread star of the game. And she did a great job tonight behind, at the net. And you got some great passes. We're talking about Aaliyah Jackson, who had some great hits tonight, some great attacks. Congratulations on the win. What was working for you out there? What how were you? How would you rate the performance today?
I think we did good. I would say we'd rate it like 8.5 because our energy was all up and we were all talking with each other and like using our communication skills that we've learned throughout the season. So I think that really is what made us win.
Now, when you and I asked Reagan the same question too. You guys had a really tough match, in International Falls, a long bus ride over there, and then you play a match and a long bus ride back, and then you're right back out on the floor. How did you kind of get ready for tonight and Crookston?
I think knowing that we just lost and we know we could like play the way because we had the deficit obviously the first two sets, but then towards the end of that I Falls game we started to win more and we knew we were winning. And then if we brought that same energy towards the end of that I Falls game to this game, then we would come out with a win.
A lot of positives that could be taken out of this match tonight. What are the positives that you take into the next match for the Warriors now that as you go on into your season and into the month of October?
I think taking from this game, I would say with our positive energy, if we keep that up, then things will go more smoothly and just keeping positive attitudes.
Visit them 4.5 miles west of Warroad on Highway 11. We're talking about the Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods, and you can visit them in downtown Warroad. As a matter of fact, they're right across the street from the radio station. We're talking about Warroad Threads there. The Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Threads star of the game is Aaliyah Jackson. Congratulations. We'll get that shirt for you tomorrow. I'll deliver it myself over to Warroad High School, okay?
Thank
All
you
right,
so much.
you bet. All right. That is Aaliyah Jackson. Again, she's our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Threads star of the game. And we will be joined by the coach of the Warriors, Jasmine Draper. Congratulations on the win number 4.
Yeah, thank you. It was nice to kind of get things done in 3 sets for sure.
Yeah. Now how and I asked both of your players who did great. I think everybody did a nice job tonight. But how did you get your girls ready to go after such a back and forth and emotional match over in the Falls yesterday?
Yeah, it's just kind of starting with that belief and just reminding them that I know that we can push teams to 5 sets, whether we're gonna win or lose in that 5th set. So just reminding them that if we focus on our side, we're gonna do well, and if we have our energy up and our attitudes up and working as a team, we can do really good things. And the volleyball side, we do that pretty well, but I think our energy and just trusting each other really came through last night, and we knew that we had to work hard at that. Um, 2-0 deficit for us. And as a coach, I'm just super proud to know that they're willing to kind of take that extra step and push themselves. Because it's really easy to kind of roll over at that 2-0 deficit. So to kind of take those next 2, and I mean, we pushed it as hard as we could. We lost by 2 in that 5th set. So just reminding them that I believe in them the most, and we have a great home crowd. We didn't have too many fans over in the Falls. I think that maybe if we could have had a little bit more of a cheer section for us, we could have maybe came through on some big points for us. So it was nice to be home.
Yep. And yeah, again, getting the win 3 sets to none. Nice to see number 5 back out on the floor for you.
Yeah, so we're slowly kind of getting her back into that lineup. And yeah, it's nice to just have another hitter. When we got hurt, she was playing on the right side for us. Tonight she was able to go on the outside. So just making sure that all of our hitters are kind of ready to go and just whatever position we need them. So she was able to play a little bit back row, some 6 rotations. So she was looking good.
Yeah, talk about Aaliyah Jackson and her play at the net too, because she had some nice swings up front too.
Yeah, so one thing that we don't really use a lot is we don't use our right side as much. So I felt like last night and then tonight we were using them a little bit more. I think we had a little bit more of a hole in the block that we were able to kind of look and see. We've worked a lot about thinking about, are we hitting down the line? Are we hitting cross, and kind of avoiding that like middle six? And I think that Aaliyah was really focused on where she was hitting to, and she found really good swings and open shots.
Yep. And another strong game in the middle by Haley Selvog, too.
Yeah, she gets up her blocks for us. But it was nice to see offensively. She got in a few more times, and some big swings at the net that, their block, it just came right down in front of them. So it was nice to see her offensively do a little bit more. And her serving, many middles don't always serve, but she can go down to that line and she can rattle off a few for us.
I had, and this is a very unofficial number. I'm sure that you've got them all down, and everything is, as it should be in the book and whatnot. I had you for at least double digits, if not more, as far as East serves tonight. I mean, things are really dropping for you.
Yeah, I thought we served pretty well last night too. We've talked about a lot of half of our roster right now that's actively serving of the six. They're jump serving, and I think that we put a little bit more pressure on them. And then after that first set, knowing that we could take that lead, I asked them to kind of still focus on, if we can serve aggressive, this team, we could still keep it inbounds. So I thought we cleaned up our unforced errors in the next two sets. So hopefully we can just bring that aggressive serving and keeping our unforced errors down.
How does that help when you get a big lead in the first set and you're able to go into your bench a little bit further than you normally would maybe in a closer match?
Yeah, it was super fun. I think that, everyone that was physically able to go in tonight, they were able to go in. And again, just different roles, different positions. Last night, we had the last three sets about everyone playing six rotations, and the roster kind of got a little bit small. So it was nice to know that we could do what we needed to do, and then we could make some lineup changes so that those that didn't see the court as much last night were able to tonight.
Taking Crookston in 3 now, what are the positives you take out of this match as you head into your next match coming up now?
Yeah, we always talk about the little things. So we're talking about like that on-off over, ball setter, ball hitter, defensively where we need to be, timing of it, reading the hitter. Sometimes maybe against some other teams we get there and we go to block and then they're tipping around us. So I thought that tonight we were able to read a little bit more versus kind of that reacting. And I think that we just had positive attitudes, and we know that we want to use all of us, and knowing that if it's not my time to go in, I'm going to be ready to go when it is.
All right, Jasmine Draper joining us on the post-game. Coach, thanks for joining us as always, and congratulations and best of luck on your next match around, and we'll talk to you soon, okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, that is Jasmine Draper here on the post-game. We'll take one more break. We'll wrap it up from Warroad High School after this.
Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated. So you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB The Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
See more at warroadthreads.com.
All right, welcome back to Warroad High School, where we're going to wrap it up here on tonight's broadcast here on KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com. The Warroad Warriors win 3-0, 25-15, 25-20, and 25-15. As they win the match tonight, they improve to 4-15. Up next for the Warriors, it will be their Dig Pink match, and they will take on the BGMR Gators next week. We will be there for that on KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com. And after that, it'll be Warroad and Thief River Falls at home, and then it'll be section playoffs. Gosh darn it, before you know it. Coming up, our next high school sports broadcast, our next Warroad Warrior High School sports broadcast, it comes your way Friday. Warroad will have their final home game of the regular season. They'll host the Park Rapids Panthers. They will also recognize the Warroad Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2025 during the evening. So we hope to have some fun with that. Again, your finals tonight, the Warriors sweep in every match. They win the C team match 2-0. They win the junior varsity 2-0. And they win the varsity 3-0, 25-15, 25-20, and 25-15. That is going to do it from Warroad High School, and we are going to, we'll have more high school sports coming up later on this week on Light Country KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com.